Guten Tag, travelers. This week on Red Bennett Plays we're going to be doing the Scourge of Winter Heroic Daily on Venus. The Nightfall is another repeat, and there are only actually 2 strike missions that have yet to be done by me. There's the Dust Palace on Mars, and then there's that one other one that was released with The Dark Below.
Has been hunted by Guardians for years.
So light switch is active. We don't want to get close enough to any of the enemies for them to melee us, as any major or ultra will just about kill us in one hit. There are also plenty of enemies in all the areas, so we don't want to get overwhelmed. Just take it slow and kill them as you're able. So I've skipped ahead. We are now inside the ship, moving towards the throne room. The throne being the only place that I've found to sit in this entire place. That, combined with the fact that the lighting is terrible, means that we will probably be turning this into an Eastern European nightclub when we're done. Every so often I try to use the shotgun, though I always find it very dissatisfactory. Because contrary to how shooter games portray shotguns, they are actually effective at range. There's also the mechanical problem that if you have 1 shell in the chamber and 3 in the tube, you would have a total of 4 shots in the gun. Adding 2 more and then cocking the shotgun, the pump action, would just eject the shell that's in the chamber and move 1 from the tube up to the chamber, giving you 5 shots in the gun, not 6. I mean, what are we supposed to believe, that this is some kind of magical shotgun? I don't happen to know what the purpose of this room is, or what that giant eye with the spotlight on it is at the far end. What good is that? It's like even worse than fluorescent lighting. Oh, I get it, it's an office. The Fallen have taken open-plan offices pioneered by humans and made them even more soul-sucking. Okay, so we're approaching the final area. Now the trick with this one is to not leave the staircase. If you're playing it with one other person, you can just have them hang back so that the door never closes behind you. And you can just use that as a fallback point. So do not attack Draxus until you're ready. Try to clear out some of these other enemies, because they're just going to get in your way. Though more will spawn as soon as you go into the room. I'd like to draw attention to the fact that Draxus has an open flame on the tip of his gun. That's very important, because if you ever see an open flame anywhere, it means that's where he is. So I'm just going to do as much damage to him as I can without actually entering the room. I understand that my higher level is going to mean that I do a lot more damage to him. But if you do hit him with a couple of rockets and he tries to get out of the way, he's going to move to the right, but you should still be able to see the open flame on his gun in a lot of cases, and if you have an increased grenade throw distance, you should be able to still damage him without ever leaving that staircase. So that's it for this week. I hope you guys found it useful. I'll be back next week with another Heroic Daily, or a Nightfall if it's not another repeat.
This system has ever seen. Without their kill,
so thank you everyone for watching, and if you want to get unrestricted use of exotics in PvE, definitely tweet at Bungie using the hashtag ExoticPVE.